I mean, we'll listen to it and comment properly afterwards. But what I really love about this is, to my knowledge, I don't think we've ever played anything that's kind of full-on jazz on the show before, and this is. But it's brilliantly done. And I think she said it was jazz oboe, which you just think, okay. And you listen to it, you're like, oh, yeah. So this really got me, actually. I thought it was a really interesting and exciting tune. So I'm really glad we're playing it. It's brilliant.
No, I agree. It is a great jazz tune, and I actually be going to Jazz Fest in Montreal in July. So, right on. So,
nice.
Yeah, so here we go with Gail Ford, and thank you, Mr. Baker. Dig this. Right on. That was Gail Ford, and thank you, Mr. Baker. Obviously, full out on jazz tune, and don't say you never hear something different on our show. And we play what we like, and that was a great tune, and very reminiscent of like early '30s jazz.
Yep.
Mixed with
Never thought you'd say that on the show, did you?
No, but early, we'll call it somewhat early lounge jazz, but not the crap you see in the movies in the 80s movies. Like, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like way before that.
Yeah, probably.
And but yeah, it's great. I mean, both you and I like our jazz as well. We've talked about it a bunch of times. I mean, from like Charlie Hunter to John McLaughlin,
Yeah.
The list goes on. Duke Ellington, like Miles Davis.
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, Herbie Hancock.
It's one of my favourites right there. This is a brilliant chat. So this is apparently dedication to Chet Baker.
Yeah.
Who, the only thing I know about Chet Baker really is that he had a massive drug problem, but he was really good. But yeah, she said in the email, it's obviously he was a famous trumpet player, and she said something like, jazz oboe is a niche genre, but it should be more widely known. And I was like, I agree, having listened to this track. It was so beautiful. Like, the oboe is a beautiful instrument anyway. Actually reminded me of, obviously it was kind of sadder, but it reminded me of like the Jungle Book. That's where the oboe really brings me back to, the original Jungle Book film. So still to this day.
I thought you were going to say Peter and the Wolf, personally.
No, well, yeah, but Jungle Book. Yeah, that's where my mind is right now.
Let me have my moment.
Yeah. Sorry, but no, I just thought it was beautiful, and like I say, it's it's a little bit different. We both heard it, and I was like, yeah, that's really cool. And like you say, it's this show is probably mainly a kind of rock and punk and indie kind of show, I guess, if you're going to describe it to someone over a drink or whatever. But we play all sorts of stuff. We've demonstrated that in part one this evening. I think that end track sums that up really well, and it's just stunning. So I want to hear more about what Gail Ford does and what other things she comes out with. But that is a cracking introduction to the show. So thank you very much for sending it through. It's brilliant. I really love that tune.
Exactly. And we have one more tune of the night, and I add this in last minute. It's a tune we've heard many times before, but this is more or less to cue this up. A big congratulations to Andy Paquet, who is a singer for Gypsy Ghost. He is a father.
Hey, congratulations.
So the baby was born just the other day, and he and his girlfriend, wife, whatever, just opened up a vegan restaurant, or sort of vegetarian restaurant as well. So they are doing really well. So baby's healthy. I just saw the pictures on Facebook. So big congratulations to Andy. And with that being said, we're going to move to a song that we've heard many times before. This one's called Nameless Demon, Gypsy Ghost.
Hello, nameless demon, I welcome you to my home. Why is it you visit? Oh my, how much you have grown. Have you come to play? Have you come to say hi? Hi. Please won't you stay? Please don't you say bye. Bye. Oh, nameless demon, do you miss your skin and your bones? Feel free to use mine, or feel free to make them your own. Have you come to play? Have you come to say hi? Hi. Please won't you stay? Please don't you say goodbye. Take what you want. Oh, nameless demon, would you please make yourself at home? Get comfortable, please show me what you've been shown. Have you come to play? Have you come to say hi? Hi. Please won't you stay? Please don't you say goodbye. Take what you want. Oh, nameless demon, do you miss your skin and your bones? Feel free to use mine, or feel free to make them your own. Have you come to play? Have you come to say hi? Hi. Please won't you stay? Please don't you say goodbye.
Gypsy Ghost, Nameless Demon, great tune. Excuse me. I'm waiting for this many times, but great tune. Like I love it's like kind of a little bit more hardcore for them for Gypsy Ghost sounds. But yeah, great tune. Always love this one. And again, congratulations to Andy and Dana for the brand new baby.
Yeah, congratulations. So you got a birthday and a baby on the show. We should start getting some jingles or something.
Right?
Play something random every time someone has.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them both. That's a brilliant track. We love the Gypsy Ghosts. Speaking of jazz earlier, I mean, the Gypsy Ghosts are arguably gypsy, jazz, punk, folk, indie, rock. They just do a bit of everything brilliantly. And obviously
there's a reason for my organization, so...
Yeah, no, I get that. I like that, man. You know, it's all up there. And it's like, you're looking down, going, if I put these together, it would be beautiful. And it always is.
It's usually like, man, why won't this go together? I gotta switch around.
I was going to say, normally when I get texting you about the playlist, it's normally much more angry and less chilled out.
Yeah.
It's nearly there, but it's not quite right.
Well, it's it is, like I said, it's worth it, but sometimes it can be really frustrating, and it's my own problem, just because of the way I am when I do these lists, so it's like I can't pass the buck, so...
Yeah. This is it, yeah. It's completely self-inflicted.
Yeah, exactly. But in the end, it's worth it. So there's no complaints. Well, not all the time, anyways. So that's gonna do it for part 1. We'll be back with part 2 in about 5-10 minutes. Until then, we'll talk to you soon. Bones out.